What's going on, YouTube? Kevdrives back here. So today I'm going to talk about how my car almost got repossessed. It was very close for them to be like, oh yeah, we're going to contact the repossession company, the tow company, the repo company, whatever. I mean, I know and I've been behind on payments, and I've kept communication with my bank and all, but I'm gonna talk about it. We're gonna go to Publix. I just finished a gym session, so we're gonna go to Publix and get some milk for my protein powder, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about it on the way there. So let's cue the intro.
How can I convince you when I tell you I'm there? How can I convince you when I tell you I care? Just cause people...
Let's go, y'all, let's go. It's kind of hot outside, so I'm gonna turn the AC on just for a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. There we go. So yeah, the reason why the car is, the reason why I'm behind on payments, first of all, let's get to that, is because, as some of you know, I used to drive trucks, last year and the year before. I started driving trucks back in 2022. Yeah, 2022. And yeah, I worked at McLean, so I was making good money, basically. My first year, 6 figures, was last year, and I bought this car back in 2023. So I was always on time with payments and everything, and no problems, and then you guys know that I street drift, and which I do. So basically, freaking, I was even drifting. Like, I wasn't even like, that night wasn't intended to be drifting. Like, I wasn't, my mindset wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be drifting or anything. Like, no, I wasn't even thinking like that. Like, honestly, I was with Kara. We're gonna go to a car meet, So we're driving there, and then next thing you know, like, I see a few Mustangs coming out of nowhere, and then one Mustang pops a flame, and then that got me hyped. So I'm like, okay, all right. So then just one turn, a right turn. I made a right turn, and then boom. So I just like freaking clutch kicked it, I didn't have the angle kit at the time, so maybe, this was way back in January, by the way, and like 6 months ago from this, actually no, this is July, so yeah, like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, and I go sideways. I'm like full lock with this, just steering rack spacers, and stock angle, and I'm just full lock, and then that's it, just cruising, and then about like half a mile down the road, I pull into this gas station, and then I noticed a cop was behind me, and I'm like, oh snap. So then the cop was behind me. I was just like, all right, something's gonna happen. So then I'm pulling in a gas station. Next thing you know, boom, 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 like 5 cop cars come out of nowhere. And then guess what? One pulls out their gun, and I'm just like, damn, And then, yeah, they arrested me. Took me to jail, took my car for 30 days, and it's on my record, and they didn't take my license. I fought it, and basically the prosecutor was like, there's really no evidence, they didn't have any evidence of me, so it's like the prosecutor was like, yeah, we're just gonna drop it, we're just gonna bring it down, because it makes no sense to freaking charge you. So they got me with just careless driving, and then I mean, yeah, I've had a ticket, back in 2023. So then, when you're a CDL driver, you don't want to have anything on your freaking record, not even a speeding ticket, So yeah, I had a speeding ticket, and I had the careless driving, and then, yeah, a lot of companies, they don't want drivers like that. Like, one is like pushing it. Like, one violation is pushing it, but when we have 2 violations, yeah. So, long story short, I've been trying to apply for trucking jobs, and it's been hard and hard and hard. And obviously, I'm not making the same amount of money. I went from making 100,000 to freaking, I'm working valet now. I've been working the same valet job since 2023. I've been working 2 jobs, trucking and valet. So it's like, I'm not making anything. Like, I went from freaking 100,000 to like freaking 10,000. Like, it's crazy, and I got a $900 car payment. So it's like, but it's all good. I kind of shot myself in the foot because, like, honestly, I kind of bet it on this YouTube to freaking pop off, and I was slowly realizing that YouTube is a long game. It takes time, it takes time to build, and that's the best way to do it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna blow up on YouTube, I'll be fine. But nah, guys, no. YouTube is the long game. You need to take your time. you know, get better at editing and everything, and you know, storytelling and videos and making videos, all that blah blah blah. So yeah, and trust me, yo, when you get one video that blows up and then, you know, you get all those subscribers out of nowhere, it's like, oh my gosh, like, bro, that right there, you got to keep it cool, man. You cannot get too big-headed, because if you do, you're digging a bigger hole for yourself. You got to stay, you know, stay complacent, stay level-headed. Don't get too high, don't get too low. You know, stay focused, push through. But yeah, we made it to Publix, so let's walk in. So yeah, that's the situation I'm in, and the things that I'm trying to do to solve the situation is obviously try to get a better job, and either that. Honestly, I'm trying to do multiple things. Like right now, I'm working valet still, so, and then the location I'm at now, I'm getting better tips. So I mean, that's been helping me. I'm trying to find like a warehouse job, or maybe hopefully another trucking job. But I'm also gonna start my own, you know, detailing business as well. And then I'm gonna, you know, I got this gig with Davey Motorsports. You guys gotta check them out. They're gonna pay me to, you know, help them out with content for their performance shop. So I got that, and yeah. And I appreciate you guys, because if it wasn't for you, honestly, if it wasn't for you, because I did set up a GoFundMe, and if it wasn't for you guys that donated, man, I probably would, yeah, the car would have been out for repossession, you know. So that saved me and bought me more time, and I appreciate you guys for real. Thank you. And yeah, I gotta get this milk, man. I gotta get bigger. But yeah, so good news, y'all. We got a wrap coming. This company actually reached out to me this morning, and they wanna sponsor me. They wanna give me a free wrap. So we are gonna do a video how to wrap a car, and it's gonna be my first time like wrapping a car. So my first time wrapping a car, maybe your first time watching it. So it's gonna be like we're gonna be in this together. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I gotta get that. I gotta get that milk. How you doing? Excuse me. So my sister, she's a gym rat. So she told me to get the 2% milk. So that's what we're getting right here. Fair Life. I use the whey protein, the GNC one, the bulk. So that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, guys, just want to update you. You know, tell you guys what's going on. I know you guys follow me on Instagram, so you probably seen some stuff. I might have been confused, but yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie, I almost felt like giving up, you know. But then, like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I probably would just, like, I was like on the verge of just like saying F it. It is what it is, like whatever, you know. But I pulled through, and I'm gonna keep making content for you guys to my last breath. So yeah, I'm about to get this milk. So yeah, this line is long. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys have a good day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos if you haven't. I got a bunch of videos, you know, how-to videos and stuff like that. Me drifting. If you want to see me drifting my car, you know, check my videos, check my shorts. But yeah, also check out that the GT500 video. It's pretty nice. But yeah, guys, Kevdrives here. Peace out.
Baby, this year's my year. I'm not here to play it fair.